Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I'm here on an unmade bed. I've just thrown it so it looks a bit made, but it's not actually made. I don't know why I said that. Today I'm here with another video because I've actually had some requests on Instagram for some videos, so I have a whole lot of videos lined up. Can you hear that? Can you hear that wind? I'm here today to talk about the academic side of my course. Basically, it'll be helpful if you're doing this course or thinking about doing this course. I'm in Durham. I've just finished my second year and I study business and management, which is also the same in first year. This course is about first year, so it's the same as marketing and management. So it will apply to both of them. So first of all, I'm just going to quickly tell you about the jump because everyone wants to know about the jump. I would say the jump in knowledge isn't really there. It's not like you gain any new knowledge about business. At business A level, I didn't really have to think about it. Like, I'd get told the information, I understood it, and that was it. Whereas at business first year degree, you don't learn anything new, but it's like the way you have to apply that knowledge is new. Like the way you write an essay and things is all new, and so that's really the biggest difference, I would say. Okay, so I'm just going to take you through every individual module and talk about it. So basically, in your first year, you do 6 modules that add up to 120 credits, and 5 of them are compulsory and 1 of them is optional. So you have a choice of 2 and you pick between the 2. I'll get onto the picking one in a minute. I'm wearing my glasses today just to give off the vibes that I'm intelligent, because I'm not, but the glasses make me look it. I'll go through all the compulsory modules first, how they're assessed, what they're like, what they're about, how I did. In Durham, I would say that midterm exams, which I think lots of unis have after Christmas, I don't know any courses that have them. There might be courses that have them, but generally in Durham, you have the first term formatives, maybe a summative. You have the second term all summative assignments, which is coursework, and then you have third term, which is exams. So the only thing we had in first term, which I had a very worried message off somebody worrying about it, was an exam in freshers. This is not something you're really marked on. The mark goes nowhere. It's just so they can see if you can speak English, basically. I that's the vibe I got from it. But yeah, so the first module I'm going to talk about is marketing principles. So this is 50% exam, 50% coursework. I enjoyed this module. I thought the content was good. I think you can't really go wrong with marketing. It's like a fun topic to learn about, I would say. So I did enjoy it. However, I did terrible in the assignment. I actually failed the coursework for this module, and lots of people did fail. That's just one thing I would say. I don't want to get sued. I don't think what she wanted in the coursework was communicated that well. This idea wasn't because I couldn't fathom the fact I failed. That's a very realistic thing to happen, but just because I did really well in the exam, so I felt it was more the layout of the assignment that was the problem, not the knowledge. Just because I failed, lots of people I knew failed. Obviously some people did pass, obviously, but I would say in the coursework it may not have been communicated that well, but it was an interesting thing. You look at lots of different brands, it's very interesting. And then the exam I did quite well in. I definitely brought my failure up, so I did pass the module, don't worry. Thank God, but there was a lot of stress going into that exam. But I can't remember how the exam worked. The exams in general are normally 2 questions unless it's maths based, and then obviously it'll be more. And then the next module you have is people management and organizations. This is so similar to business A level if you do Edexcel. There's like a whole, is it like a whole paper based on people management? It was basically the same as that. It was very fun. I enjoyed it. The lecturer in the second term gave out cream eggs. This was again 50% coursework, 50% exam. In this module I got just under a first. I got 70% in the exam, and then I got 67% in the coursework, so 69 overall, but like I was pleased with that. And yeah, this module is probably the most similar perhaps to business A level, or if you didn't do business A level, don't worry. It's all about like Maslow's hierarchy of needs, HR, all that kind of thing. So I do like people stuff, so I enjoyed it. And then we had financial information for managers, which was like maths based. It's like the accounts, and I can't remember the names of them, but like the ins and the out, you know, them charts that go the money in, the cash flows. Yeah, this module I despised. I thought it was so boring. I thought this module was terrible, but then I got a first in it. I got 73%, so I was a bit like, wow. So this was 50% coursework and 50% exam. So even though I really didn't like it, I did really well in it, so it doesn't add up. Though I do quite like numbers and maths, so I guess that's why that happened. The exam was obviously not 2 questions like last time. It was numbers. It was like maths, equations and stuff like that. And actually in the exam, fun fact, I saw a girl get her calculator taken off her because it was the wrong kind of calculator. She got it taken off her at the start of the exam. It was a completely calculator based exam, so I was like, that poor girl. So the minute I finished all the maths questions, I got the invigilator to pass this random girl my calculator because I just thought, that's so unfair. Moral of the story, because I know calculators can be expensive, so you don't want to spend money on the wrong one, maybe check like what calculator you used in your A-level exams or something, because it's generally the same. Just check that your calculator's not too advanced to be allowed. And then the other compulsory module was Changing World of Business, which was 50%, again, exam and coursework. And I got the same mark in my coursework as I did in my exam, which is crazy. But yeah, this was interesting. This module was at 9 AM on a Monday morning, so it was a bit of a like, oof, please. But it was just about different things that go on in the world, like that abbreviation, political PASL, the PASL abbreviation, and all different things that affect business. And then the seminars were mainly group based, so each week you'd be in a group and you would have like different case studies to read and look through. And the final compulsory module, absolute death of me, was Introduction to Business Research. That was 30% coursework and then 70% on the second piece of coursework, so there were 2 pieces of coursework. And the overall aim of this module was learning how to use this thing called SPSS. Don't even get me started. That was like the qualitative side of data, and it was really draining, but it's okay, we got through it. And then the second module was about the quantitative side of data, so like group discussions and things like that sort of thing. And that module I just didn't enjoy, but nobody does. No one enjoys that module. Just to clarify, I didn't enjoy the first term of that module, which was the quantitative, but I did enjoy the second term, which was the qualitative. And then finally we have Economics and Psychology of Decision Making, which was my optional module. So we had a choice between Economics and Psychology of Decision Making or Entrepreneurship. From what I've heard of entrepreneurship, it was definitely, if you want an easy ride, I'd go for that. For the first term, literally all I heard anybody talk about was the lecturer would teach them how to draw, and then I'm pretty sure their main mark, it wasn't an exam, it was just coursework, their main mark came from like their proposal of a business. So it definitely seemed like a fun thing to have done, and I tried to change to it and they wouldn't let me. Not saying it was an easy module at all, just it was more of a creative module. So if you're more of a creative person, then definitely go for that. And whereas I was doing Economics and Psychology of Decision Making, which the first module is all economics and maths and absolutely horrendous, whereas the second term is psychology, which I absolutely loved, and it definitely influenced the modules I took this year. Thought it was great. It's hopefully what I'm doing my dissertation on. I think the maths you go through in the first term, it's definitely worth it to get to the psychology in the second term. And this was 60% exam, 40% coursework. The coursework was psychology based, and then the exam, most of it was maths questions and the economics side, and then the last part of the exam was the psychology side. That was a really enjoyable module. I really liked that, so I would definitely recommend that. Just to go through how it works, for most of the modules it's a lecture every week and then a seminar every fortnight. In basically all of the modules, the seminars are group based. It's just something they teach you quite a lot, is you can't get on in the business world without learning to work in a team. Attendance in lectures isn't recorded, but attendance in seminars is recorded, so make sure you attend your seminars. In the modules I would either do really well or really bad, so I balanced out at 2-1. Overall, I would say during your first year, just have fun. Don't focus too much on the academics. This is not the year for it. Your results don't go towards your final thing anyway. Obviously still try to pass and get into the zone for like uni work, don't go mad with academics, just try settle in and have fun. And by the way, I've got into drinking cups of tea. It is tea, it says hot chocolate, but it is tea because I just decided it was time to bite the bullet. I like fruit tea. I just decided it's time to be an adult and drink proper tea. But yeah, so basically that is my roundup of the academics in first year. I can't do the video on what second year is like until I've had my results because I don't want to jinx anything. Like if I say I really enjoyed a module and I did really bad in it, then that would be so upsetting. So I'll wait till I get my results on the 17th of July till I film that video. But I'll see you in the next video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Anyway, again, let me know on Instagram any videos you want to see. If you don't have Instagram, you can just comment it down below, videos you want to see. Over the next few weeks I'll be doing quite a bit of Durham videos, quite a lot of Durham videos, but I'll also be doing other videos as well, just when I get a chance. So if you see another video, that doesn't mean that the Durham series is over. I'll see you in the next video. Cheers!